sees that we popped back again. The stream crashed because the Wi-Fi is terrible here. Please let the stream build back up again. This sucks. I hate that I'm having to go through this, but I am determined to keep on trying to get this stream popping. Anyway, now is probably a good time for me to move that keg. I've been trying to move the entire stream, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I appreciate everybody that came out to the original stream, and we're gonna just try and build it up again, and that's just what we had to do. Anybody coming out yet? Alright. We go ahead and put this keg away. Alright. Yo, we got our first person back in here. Hell yes. Yeah, what a shit show, guys. I'm sorry. I can't control the Wi-Fi. I can try and work with it, but we do the best. We do the absolute best that we can do with what we got. Oh no. Oh no. I wonder if it's still crashing out. Oh well. Oh, we got two people just popped in. We're starting things up again. Are we starting things up again? Damn, the stream was going so well too. Damn it. Let me know you guys are alive. You're breathing. Oh, we got 5 people in here. Please tell me you're smooth. Guys, talk to me. Is it choppy? Is the audio working? Let me know. We got an hour in of the last stream. Yo, we got Monkey, bro. We just had like 30, 40 people in here. So it sucks because they probably were like, oh, stream's over, it crashed. But nope, starting up another stream right back up. Okay, we got 10 people in here. Come on, guys, let's fucking go. Come on, let's go. Get the boys back in here. I'm waiting on 2 more deliveries. LJMJ, a little choppy. Fuck. Yeah, it's cause the Wi-Fi sucks. Cool bar, appreciate it, bro. We're gonna do a walk around in here. If the Wi-Fi doesn't totally cut out, we're gonna do a walk around in here. I'm gonna make myself a drinky, even though it's early in the day. What else are you gonna do? How are we doing, guys? Yo, we got some Hebrew. We got a fellow Jew in here. We got some Hebrew. Roses, how we doing? You look very Canadian. I guess that's a good thing that I look very Canadian. We're living the dream, guys. We're living the dream. I have some amazing Pokemon cards coming in the mail. Oh, we got 27 people in here. Let's go. Are we starting the stream back up? Are we starting the stream back up? Oh, thank you. I'd like to think I'm a handsome guy too. I'm hoping my son will be a handsome feller when he grows up. LJ just picked up 151 Snorlax. Nice. Let's see. Definitely will appreciate it. Luna First, how we doing? Alright. Now, I make a lot of drinks in here, but honestly, my go-to is whiskey, Diet Coke, bitters. It's 1 p.m. in the day. It's not like I'm having a drink in the morning. Plus, I mean, I'm not gonna make excuses for myself, but it gets very boring when we're in here waiting on deliveries, and literally that is the only reason that I'm in here. So I appreciate you guys coming out for the streams because it definitely helps pass the time, and it gives people kind of a window into my life here at the bar. Do you guys want to see around the bar? Yeah, why not? Why not? Let's show you guys around the bar. I'll show you guys around the bar. Yo, appreciate that. Yeah, drinking is terrible. You shouldn't drink. It's bad for you. It's bad for you. Just because I'm doing it doesn't mean you should do it. Oh, sorry. Stream got a little crazy there. All right, here we are. We're gonna walk over into one corner of the bar so you guys can see the whole bar. Also, right now I have like a respiratory thing going on because I think I got the second strain of COVID. So I normally am a smoker. I'm really not a drinker, but we're substituting right now. But I will say, I'm telling you guys, so here's this is the stage. I will say, I found the cheat code, guys. I found the cheat code. Evan Williams, bitters, Diet Coke. Never get a hangover. Never wake up grumpy. I'm telling you guys, I've been doing this a long time. By a long time, I mean like almost 5 years. So maybe not that long. But, okay, so we're in our little, so there's the whole bar. We got some chalkboard. We have a little seating area over there. And then over here, we got a lot of natural light. This is like another cozy seating area right here. I want to do more of like lounge style here at the bar. We got another little seating area over here, some chairs. I hope you guys are fucking doing amazing today, though. Really appreciate you guys popping out. I drink G Fuel and smoke a little weed. A little bit of weed, never hurt anybody. Never hurt anybody. Make me a buzz ball. I don't know what that is. I'm assuming it's a cocktail. But, so the name of our bar is Starlight. This is kind of like, if you're walking up to the bar, this would be kind of the view. And then we have this really, really cool light right here, which is kind of like our star for Starlight. I'll walk you guys outside. I don't know if the Wi-Fi is going to cut out or not. Oh, here is this area. We have a bunch of really cool lights installed and records and so forth. I work and run a bar called Starlight on 22nd here in Charlotte, North Carolina. We have a 4.8 Google rating. We have almost 400 5-star Google reviews. Dude, I'm working my ass off here. We're crushing it. But it took a long time to get here. So now we're outside. See, oh, the Wi-Fi is getting a little weird. You see that? The Wi-Fi is getting a little weird. Here's the outside of the bar. There's our logo. Tina, how we doing? What's good? How we doing? Milo, how we doing? I'm glad you love this. I love it too. I hope our Wi-Fi doesn't cut out. Guys, if you can hit the like button on this, help us get this stream popping again. We just had a stream open with just as many people in it, but it crashed because the Wi-Fi at the bar is shit. I have a fiber optic network at my house, so the streams at the house are way better. But people have been asking to see the bar, and so here it is. Here's the bar. We have all of our events right there. We're wedged between two massive developments, which is part of why we're successful, but not the only reason. I work really hard to make this place successful. We have some tables and things outside. We have a little garage door. Really, really cool retro vibe, retro logo. Okay, let's go back inside. And here's my E46 BMW, my little beater car. I don't want to even get too far out because I'm afraid. I'm afraid we'll lose Wi-Fi. I really don't want to lose the Wi-Fi. But this is my daily driver. This is what I put all the miles on at work. And it's reliable and it's stylish. And despite being a 2002, the car does not get old. It has a dented, I got in an accident. Someone hit me. This door is dented. I got to pay out for it. I need to repair that door. But yeah, this is cool. It's cool to do a stream with this kind of style. Very cool. We got our lights and stuff set up, a little Corona sign. We got a little Fireball for Fireball Fridays. Dude, Roy, you're actually hilarious. You went on to my last stream You called me gay. Now you're on this stream. You must really like me. I'll like if you subscribe to me. Bro is the goat. Bro is the troll goat right here. Roy, I'm gonna make you like me. I'm gonna flip this on you and you're gonna like me by the end of this stream. Slappy, yo, what's good? We love Innie. You look like Bang Chan from Stray Kids. I don't know who that is, but I'll take a compliment. Monkey, wow, different vibe from the British pubs I'm used to. Definitely. Very well lit in here. Now at night, with all the lights, it looks really cool. Oh, I'll take you guys to our outdoor patio, even though my arm is fucking killing me. Really don't enjoy holding this phone up. All right, beer tracks. Yo, what's good, bro? All right, so now we're in the outside of the bar. This is our outdoor area. You can see the development next to us. Oh man, the camera quality is way better. The camera quality is so much better for this stream when we're outside. Honestly, I should just do a stream out front. I really should. I should literally set up the tripod out front. Unfortunately, I can't do the stream out front because my phone is gonna die, so I have to stay inside and keep it plugged in and charging. Woo. But yo, I hope you're having a fantastic day, Beer Tracks. That looks like a really muscular dog in your picture. Dude looked like the guy who shot Kirk. Dale, how do I resemble him at all? How do I guys, please help me out here. Please help Dale out here. I think Dale might need some new glasses. You need some nice glasses from Warby Parker. That's what you need, Dale. Also, I want to say that it's very tragic what happened to him. It's very sad that he died that way. And I feel bad for the kids. Like, more than anything, I feel bad for the kids. To grow up and not know their father is fucking sad. That's really fucking sad. Also, like, for this to happen so shortly after 9/11 is kind of crazy. Also, the Pokemon Wall Street Journal article that dropped, like, on 9/11, basically, the day before 9/11, I don't know, kind of weird. I thought that was kind of weird. I don't know. It's me, Midnight, what's good? Teardom, great video, what's good? Great video quality. What kind of potato are you using for the stream? Let's go. Let's go. Yo, that's the that's the ultimate troll right there. Great video. Sorry, just kidding. Bro, it's okay. I deserve that. So we have Ripple fiber at my house, but I'm streaming on shitty business Wi-Fi. Hey, are you one of the reps? Oh, yo, what's good, Cruz? How we doing, bro?
Good.
You just popping in?
Yeah. So I had a quick question.
Yeah, shit.
Right.
So one of our longtime regulars, he comes out for all of our. We have these rap shows on Saturdays, and he's here right now. Hit me with it. I'm doing a stream right now.
What up, public? What up, people in the public? So I wanted to ask real quick. You have a screen to project video?
We have a projector right there, actually, and we can remove those paintings, and we can project right onto the wall.
Oh, word?
Yeah. You're talking about for tonight, actually. That's why you're in here. Yeah. I'm stoked for tonight. It's gonna be a good night.
Would it
be possible? Would it be feasible?
Would it be easier to just drape over that with like a white blanket? No.
Nah, Ruth wouldn't allow it.
Okay. So they actually would project on the white.
We had a huge party in here, and someone damaged a piece of art. So from then on, we just like anything that involves moving around or putting anything near it. We would just have to move it.
Let me ask you this: as far as what does
now we have another projector that I don't know if we could use that's smaller. That I'm pretty sure we can use it. We could set it on a table and we can project it right there, and we could drape something over that. I hope. I gotta talk to everybody else and see like what would our strategy be for doing a projection.
Video.
But I do want to say, for Joffrey's things in the past, we have a laptop in the back. I get on a ladder because it's higher up, and we hook the laptop up from behind the wall, and then we project onto the wall up there.
So with a flash drive, a USB, or would the laptop be?
Dude, I'm not tech savvy, so I would think a laptop would be good because the HDMI would basically connect directly into the laptop.
Okay, so it's an HDMI cord that's the projection would connect.
I believe it's an HDMI, maybe to USB, because I would think how else is it connecting? Because some laptops, do they have HDMI?
Yeah.
I don't know. Most of them always have a USB port.
You think that'd be possible if we could do that?
I think it would be possible,
yeah.
And I think, you know, when I get in, Autumn's going to open for me because my daughter has a soccer tryout thing, so I'm going to get in here a little bit later. But she's gonna open for me. As soon as I get in, I can help try and tackle that.
Can I at least look at it to see what type of connector we use so I can make sure I got the right connector for it?
Hold on, guys. Be right back. Yeah, it's an HDMI.
HDMI?
Yeah, okay. HDMI. You can come back here real quick and take a look at it. It's definitely an HDMI. That's how we're connected. Which is kind of completely works too. Right here, so you can go back here.
Sounds good. See you tonight.
Hey, bro, it's gonna be good shit.
So you're gonna be jetting out at 6?
I'm gonna probably leave my daughter's soccer thing at like 6:15, and then I'll be here. It's a long drive from where I live now. We moved, so I'll probably be in here like realistically like 7-ish.
Sounds good. I'll show you about 6:30.
Okay.
See you soon.
All right. But yeah, right now I'm using my Potato 3000 for the stream quality, and I hope it's doing good enough. Monkey just Googled it. No, he yeah, horrible. Renny Valdo, how we doing? Bear, time for business. Right. Okay, I'm scrolling down. Oh yeah, I didn't even miss out on much. But yeah, he's gone now. Yeah, so Cruz is one of the guys that comes in here we do these rap battles, and like, bro, there's no other bar in Charlotte that does anything like it. They're doing mixing on old records. Like, they're not making beats. They're doing mixing on old records and rapping and freestyling. So we're pretty cool in that respect. That we do some stuff that other bars don't even try. RNG, how we doing? I can count the pixels half of the time. Projectors got to be above foot traffic height. All right, what are we drinking, boys? So right now I'm on some Evan Williams. I think that this is one of the best whiskeys around. It's cheap. I think that's why people ignore it. But I think it's super good. Mufi Real, how we doing? Edward, how we doing today? I hope you guys are having a great day today. If you guys have any questions, again, regarding Pokemon or the bar or me, just shoot, man. I'm really enjoying the stream, as random as it is. I think, this is one of the first times we've ever tried something like this. So I think it's okay that it's not perfect, and our Wi-Fi here isn't great, but I think it's better to try than not try at all. What's the break drink to have after a bad breakup? Bro, just cut out the Diet Coke and just go Evan Williams, dash of bitters, double, all the way up, fill it with rocks. Yeah, that's a good breakup drink. Yeah, that'll make your spine tingle. And I would say other whiskeys, but I'm just saying this is cheap whiskey, and I like it. I like my cheap whiskey. Roy, what's good? We got the stream going again. Ryan, thanks for setting up the live again. This is the third time I've set this live up because I'm enjoying myself, and we're waiting on 2 more distributors. We got Wooden Robot came here, so we're done with them. I've got my checkbook out, and we are waiting for the next guys. Shout out to my dad for helping me do all the kind of plumbing, electrical, even dealing with the Wi-Fi at times. I was freaking out about the Wi-Fi, and he was like, all right, here's what we're gonna do. I want you to flip the breakers. I want you to unplug everything, plug everything back in, and then try again. And sure enough, dude, my dad's a fucking guru. He can fix anything. And he walked me through it, and I'm like, God damn it, why are you always right about everything? Anyways, everything is done now. Everything's fixed. The Wi-Fi is working. The Wi-Fi is shit, but it's working. Pokemon, interesting drinks, anything cool, man. Somebody was telling me to make a drink called the Pikachu. So I could make like a pineapple drink. I could squirt 2 dashes of grenadine for the cheeks. I don't know. That would be kind of crazy to make a drink like that. What's the bar all about? Sorry about the trolls you're getting. It's okay. What's the bar all about? So we are an eclectic bar. We do events all the time. We have karaoke on Monday night. We have comedy on Tuesday night. Both of those nights are like basically having a party here. It's a lot of fun, and the place packs out. On Wednesday night, we have open mic for musicians. Usually it's like amateur musicians, but holy fuck. This Wednesday that I worked, we had a guy that played electric guitar here that was insane. The guy was an absolute monster. So that's pretty cool to see people from all walks of life and like see these musicians and to just do something cool for work. I feel very lucky. On Wednesdays, we were doing drag shows for many years. They were doing very well until the drag host got a DUI, and then we basically stopped doing drag shows. Not from our venue. It was from a different venue, but we just basically just died off after that. We're still doing drag shows, but it's more like once every couple months because it just doesn't have a big community, but it's building. So what we've tried to do is now I'm starting board game night here, which I think could be a smash hit. You couple board game night with the fact that I'm a Pokemon card collector, and maybe we could have trade nights here and people bringing cards, playing cards, trading cards. It could be huge. So I'm hoping to morph that into something, but board game night is going to be successful, mark my words. On Fridays, we do live music. Like today is Friday, we have a live rap event that we're going to do. It's called Frequency 360. A lot of amateur rap artists and mixers and producers, they come to this event to meet and network. And then on Saturday, yes, my investment, QuantumScape, is up 5.6%. I only say this because I've had my money tied up in this fucking stock for 5 years and it's finally about to blow up. And that could be my next big win, guys. My next big win could be a stock that I've been investing in since 2019, QuantumScape. They're developing a solid state battery. They just tested their battery in a Ducati, and it vastly improved the results and the performance of the Ducati. I'm very excited. I should be buying more of it, but I'm just watching. I'm watching the stock, but I'm excited for that. And then so on Saturday, we have rap shows during the day. Which is pretty unique. And then at night, we have live bands. We have about 3 live bands every Saturday. You wonder, how do you get all these bands? How do you get all these musicians? So because we do an open mic for musicians on Wednesday, that basically feeds us without any effort. It feeds us all these musicians that we can book for Saturday. And then the way we pay the musicians is we give them a cut of our sales at the door through using like Square, and then we just basically write checks to everybody. Let's see. And then on Sunday, we have Soul Sunday, which is like jazz, guitar, just live music every Sunday. And the people that play for us on Sunday, we don't pay, we barely pay them. We give them 10% of the bar sales, which I think is not a lot, right? I think it's the least we can do. They play here every Sunday. That's a great question. Aiden really hit me with a great question. What is the bar all about? Chi-Chin, de Beck, fucking Beck. Okay, bro. Bro. Sibao. I don't know what that means. Sibao? I'm sorry. I just don't know what that means. Also, what kind of name is that? Do you have half a brain cell? Chin, de Beck, fucking Beck. What does that mean? I mean, ALR. I don't know what that is either. Philip, he pulled the old turn your computer off and on. You fell for it. Do you go to the gym? I don't go to the gym as much as I should. I was supposed to go yesterday. One of the subscribers was like, bro, did you hit the gym like you said you would? And I still haven't. So today I'm supposed to as well. We had to ship out some packages before coming here. So on my way back home, I'm gonna hit the gym. Fuck you guys, I'm gonna hit the gym today. I'm gonna do it. I got my sleeper build. Bears Chen, would your bar be able to host a trade night where people could pay for tables, things like that? So we've done this before, and I would let people vend here for free. We've done it before. It was very successful. It was a lot of fun. I made a huge video of it. So I've reached out to Grim Horizon TV. He's another Pokemon content creator, AJ. I DM'd him. I need to check my Instagram for my Pokemon Instagram. I need to check that and see if he said anything back. I wouldn't fault him if he didn't say anything back. It's asking a lot. I'm basically asking him, can he put this event on? I don't know enough collectors in Charlotte. I don't go to the trade nights in Charlotte because I work so much. But basically, if I could get a couple local people to help me put on events here, we would just keep doing it, guys. This could be a trading hub. It's a great idea, though. AB, make a mojito. The problem with making the drinks is that I would get very drunk on stream, and I really don't want to waste. I really don't want to waste that product. I guess I could make a mocktail mojito, but that'd be kind of weird. But I understand you guys want to see me shaking. You guys want to see me making cocktails. I love the Pokemon-inspired drinks. Yeah, we might have to do something with that. Buy some new Wi-Fi for the bar. I know. What drag shows? I don't even know how to explain like what drag shows. So they have all these different names for them. It's not like under any given one name, but basically people dress up and they dance, and it's basically like it's like a classier strip show kind of. And then they lip sing. I'm not gonna say that it's my thing, but I'm gonna say it's been very good for bar business, and we've been very supportive of the LGBTQ community. And so with that being said, we did a lot of drag shows here, but it's tapered off. We're trying to focus on doing major big event drag shows now so that we can pull in more money and have a bigger audience. Instead of trying to program weekly, we're just doing more of like a once every couple months thing. What order is arriving? Soda or something? So today we are waiting on Juicy J, we're waiting on Pernicious Kegs, we're waiting on cider kegs, I think. We're waiting on beer, we're waiting on wine, we're waiting on a lot of stuff right now. And of course, per usual, the deliveries don't come at the beginning of the day, they're coming at the end of the day. So I could literally be waiting here for hours to get these deliveries. AB, how do you manage a bar without being an alcoholic? Wow, that's a good question. So honestly, seeing everybody here get fucked up all the time, it makes it very easy to want to avoid it, right? You actively see people ruining their lives here, and there's a lot of people that just enjoy a drink or two, and they enjoy it in moderation. The key is moderation. How do I combat it? I have way too much shit going on, guys. I'm doing YouTube, I'm doing eBay, I have a family, I have kids, wife, I have my home life. I have to wake up, once a week and cut the grass and deal with the maintenance. I have another house that we're trying to rent out. I have to maintain that property. I have to get up and clear the roof, clear the gutters, mow the grass, cut the hedges. Dude, there's so much shit that I need to do. I couldn't be an alcoholic if I wanted to. Well, I could, but it would just give me headaches and I would be sweaty and aggravated all the time. So yes, it's addictive, but just like have your one and done. Like right now, I'm having one and then I'm good. That's it. For our stream last night, I had a double and that's it. I think there's a beauty in just having one drink and enjoying that. And you don't need really more. The problem is it is addictive, and then once you have one, you have several. So, Raj, you look like a Pikachu. I look like a Pikachu potato. Let's go. Kombucha. We do have kombucha. We don't have non-alcoholic kombucha. Most kombucha, the way it's made, has some alcohol content in it. But we carry Strange Beast kombucha, which is like a ginger lemon style kombucha. It's very good. Can I come? Or you got to be like 21. Aiden, are you in Charlotte, North Carolina? If you're in Charlotte, North Carolina, you can come to our bar. I will not serve you, but you can come to our bar. That's the thing about our bar is it's a family-owned and operated bar. So like I have 2 kids myself. So I want, my wife and kids sometimes come in here to visit me. Some people might think that's weird. I think that it's fucking cool. We want our bar to be a place for everybody. It's a safe space for everybody, including people that are younger. I met 2 guys at the gym. One was 21, one was 20. And I was like, y'all can come to the bar. I can't serve him, but y'all can come to the bar. We have comedy. We do karaoke. We have an amazing community here. This is where all of my friends are meeting their new friends, right? It's pretty cool. Glad for you, man. Hope it gives nicely. Music is key. And the only reason we don't have music on right now is because we're not technically open, and I would get hit with copyright. So, and honestly, I could do music, but guys, I'm not giving up my time to YouTube for free. I have to get something out of it, even if it's just a little bit. I don't necessarily think it's like greed. I just think if you're making content and you're not monetizing it at all, then like it can be enjoyable, but when you're just doing it for nothing, I think it's kind of like the same thing as selling your soul. Can you like flex your muscles? Oh my God, dude. You want me to flex my muscles? I have no muscles. Don't make me do this. Don't make me do this. I haven't been to the gym in a while. Don't make me do this. This is about as much. Look, I've lost so much muscle mass. I literally have no muscle mass. I've lost all of it. I literally have no muscle mass. Now I'm not like fat or anything. I have like kind of abdominals. So I'm not in like terrible shape, but fuck, don't ask me to do that again. Gym is great, take care of yourself. Fortress, Orion is a fuzzy ball. You're a fuzzy ball, you fucker. John's Adventures, just kidding, I love you, Fortress. John's Adventures, like the stream, not for my pleasure, not for their pleasure, but for your legend. Wait for it. Legendary personal pleasure. I appreciate you, buddy. Movie Real, it's cool, man, absolutely. Alex, have you heard of Moosehead? Dude, Moosehead, dude, they make some of the best wings in Charlotte. So Moosehead is a street, what he's talking about, it's a bar that's on a street where all the college kids in Charlotte go. Pretty cool place. They make some kick-ass wings. We're not a bar like that. We don't have competitive drink prices. You come here for the experience. You come here to make friends, community. You don't come here for the best drink prices. But I will say, we do liquor specials every single day. We have $4 whiskey, $4 vodka, $4 tequila. You might wonder, how do you make money doing this? Bro, it's just volume. Volume with the cheaper stuff. Flex. This is so fucking cringe, guys. Forgive me for being a fucking piece of shit that just did that shit. There's nothing there to flex. What are you lifting, 25s? Do you stock sparkling water or seltzer water? Of course, we have club soda. Yes. To be honest, I don't go for like super heavy lifting. I lift very light stuff. And to be fair, I haven't been to the gym in 2 months consistently. You lose that muscle mass very, very quickly. I'm in great shape. I'm in no way like overweight. I don't have a lot of fat content. I just don't have a very sculpted body right now. We're gonna get back to it. You know I'm self-conscious about that shit, bro. Tara, making content for the fun of it is literally like any other hobby, like gaming or watching movies. In each of these, you don't earn money. That's true, but I also have a family to provide for, so for me, it's like, yeah, I'll make content. Like, this is something that could change my life, but I'm not going to do something that won't benefit my family at all in the long run. You know what I mean? I mean, that's just, frankly, I got to be real with you. I've got tiny people that depend on me. And honestly, if I'm going to embarrass myself or disrespect myself or my family or even my business, better be not for nothing, right? So that's kind of my point there. But you're right. You know, when you do something, you enjoy it. It shouldn't be about making money. And you're right. You're 100% right on that. Can I have your blessings to hit the subscribe button? That would make my day, man. I really appreciate that. And honestly, these streams have been getting way more traction than my videos do. I don't understand what the deal with that is. But yeah, the streams are fucking goated. I'm gonna be doing a lot more. I don't, like, how many streams per week till you can call yourself a streamer? I don't know. Bob, LeBron or Jordan? You might hate me for this, but Michael Jordan all day, bro. All day. Also, LeBron's sneaker had nothing on Jordan's sneaker. It's all in the consistency, at least a bit every day if you can, for sure. Roy, do you have a smoothie maker at the bar? We do. We will make you frozen cocktails. I mean, smoothies, not really, because we don't carry fruit here other than limes, lemons, and oranges. But we do have a frozen cocktail machine. We sell a strawberry daiquiri and a pina colada that are banging. We also make a Miami Vice where I swirl the two together and I make a little design of it. Cobalt, I'm here to recover from my racist app. I don't even know what that means, but looks like there's a sick car in your picture. Marvel, 151 over them all. 151 is pretty good. If we're talking about modern product, I really like 151. I really like Journey Together. Surging Sparks is pretty good. Destined Rivals is pretty good. This new Mega Set looks like it's good. Phantasmal Flames is going to be fucking crazy. Oh my god, guys. We're beyond cooked. Beyond cooked. Honestly, I would not be surprised if I went to the other card shop today and they had nothing. I feel like everybody's out there just like scooping up everything. Every day I've been selling stuff on eBay, so I don't know. I have a gut feeling everything is cleaned out. 151. 151, man, we opened so much 151. I really wish, yeah, we're just calling it 151. I really wish I would have kept some of my 151 sealed. That 151 would have been a ripment. Probably would have been like worth $151,000. I love you guys. This is a good time. But yeah, I've got some big cards coming in the mail today. It's gonna be crazy. I really want to see if they've been delivered too, but I can't leave the stream. I can't check my phone or do anything because it'll mess up the stream. But Team Rocket on loose, scooping up all the product. Dude, for real, every time we go to Walmart, I mean, I shouldn't be fucking surprised. But it's just like, I just feel like at this point seeing one blister pack hanging would be like, oh my god. And it would still be a waste of money, probably. Guys, I had a small relapse. I opened a little bit of product today by myself at the breakfast table before coming here. Yeah, I didn't get shit. Yeah. Honestly, I don't have the best luck opening product, which is why I really try and stay away from it. Even on my vintage stuff, I had bad luck with it, kind of. Fortress, Orion, you're a cool guy. You know that? I appreciate it, bud. I appreciate it. You too. But you can't be so annoyed. You can't keep calling everything overpriced. I mean, some stuff, bro, we just have to accept where it's going. Like, it's like, I'm never saying like vintage is gonna outpace modern in every way. I think eventually it will, because it won't exist. But I think modern right now, it makes so much sense for people, even as the prices are rising, for people to buy into it. It just, for me, cost-wise, I would rather put that money into vintage. But I'm gonna be honest, Fortress, I'm not shocked that stuff is exploding. I'm not shocked. I'm frustrated, but does anything in this hobby shock any of us anymore? I don't know. 151 isn't a drink. It's a fast track application to meet your future self in 30 seconds or less. I'm sorry, man. You lost me there. Wait, 151 isn't a drink. It's a fast track application to meet your future self in 30 seconds or later. I know there's a joke there. There's something there, but everything goes over my head, I feel like. MK, I wish they just made digital Pokemon cards. That way everyone can get the chance to buy without adults using Pokemon like stocks and bonds. Well, with Pokemon Pocket, I feel like we're kind of headed in that direction. But I don't know. Me personally, I'm old-fashioned. I'm always gonna want the real thing. I'm always gonna want the tangible card as opposed to like a digital thing. Kathos Prime. I remember those Pokemon Snap machines where you could print your snaps out as stickers. Nostalgic as fuck. I never remember those, so that's something that I can relate with, but that's sick that you have that memory. I'm jealous. Cobalt, I bought Sunbreon. Hey, bro, I mean, more power to you. What did you buy it at? Was it raw? Was it ungraded? What grade was it? Roy, pull rates are rough. They are. And that's why I think these smaller sets are actually kind of a good thing. Like, Journey Together is a small set. Phantasmal Flames is going to be a small set. This is a good thing. I think this is a net positive, honestly. Nam, did you look up BTK? I still don't know what BTK is. I'm telling you, I live under a rock. I live under a rock. It's actually insane that I make YouTube videos. I feel old. My ice is gone. I need ice. Will do. Can't Google it right now because we're midstream. But what vintage card should I look at next? What do you guys, if you like vintage or modern, what vintage or modern card should I look at next? And don't fucking pump shit. Tell me something that genuinely is awesome. Well, you might still be pumping something, but what modern card or vintage card do you think I should go after next? And why? Marvel, I did a deal for Destined Rivals case, and I thought it was a normal dude. Met at his normal house and said he wanted to see my car and show me his McLaren in his garage. Oh boy. Oh boy. The rich continue to get richer. Isn't that lovely? Nah, I'm not hating, bro. If I had a McLaren, I would be like, yeah, you want to see my car? But like, it's tough because like flexing is something like you want to share shit that you're happy about. The problem is it really depends how you represent it, because it can come off as like just like being a flexing narcissistic piece of shit. Yo, Fox McCloud. He was in here when the stream crashed before. I'm glad you could be here when the stream is like half decent now. Zytech, do you think the graded stamp deltas are a good investment? Absolutely. I graded a Delta Species Espeon that I have that's stamped reverse. Dude, it looks phenomenal with the gold letters and the stamp. Bro, I love those stamped cards. Like normal reverses, I'm on the fence about supporting that, like paying an arm and a leg for it, unless you're grading it yourself. But like the reverse stamped cards with the gold foil letters, bro, those are sick. Like, if there's anything similar to Gold Stars, it's reversed gold foil stamped cards with a little gold foil name, and level X cards with a little gold level X. They're very similar to me. But yeah, the deltas are sick, dude. That's fantastic. And honestly, I really like the Delta Species Tyranitar. And I have it. I have a stamped reverse Delta Species Tyranitar that I graded myself from my binder. It's a PSA 6, but I would love that in a PSA 10. Neo Destiny Gengar. Neo Destiny Gengar. Let me tell you a little story about Neo Destiny Gengar. When Neo Destiny Gengar was $5,000, I had this gut feeling. I was like, I know Gengars are going to pop off. And the Neo Destiny Gengar was $5,000 in a PSA 10. And I just thought, this is a no-brainer. This is maybe not my favorite Gengar card. And I'm also considering grading my own raw unlimited copy just so I have one as a placeholder. But yeah, Neo Destiny Gengar is sick, bro. That's an awesome choice, I think. Not a lot of holo, but awesome choice. Oh my God, Turtle. Turtle's with the Barboach. We're with the Barboach. What's Barboach at? What is it at right now? I'm very curious. Yo, chat, tell me what Barboach is at. Bears, I'm sorry, I that's cringe. Team Rocket returns reverse Meowth PSA 10 Arita art peak. Yeah, those Team Rocket returns cards are going crazy. My favorite Team Rocket returns card is, which I have in a PSA 7, is the reverse stamped Dragonite. The reverse stamped Dragonite is my favorite from there. If I remember that Meowth is actually kind of goofy. It's like CGI, and I'm not a big fan of like the CGI animated cards. Correct me if I'm wrong. I could be wrong. Shining Gyarados, Andy fucking just dropped an atom bomb on me with the Shining Gyarados. You know I'm trying to get after it, bro. Right now, I'm in discussions with somebody that has 2 of them, and I'm like, bro, like, why are you being greedy? Sell me the Shining Gyarados. Except, sell me it for a decent price. They want $25,000 for the old cert copy, and they want $27,000 for the new cert copy. I'm like, God damn it, I need this card. God damn it. Yeah, Shining Gyarados first edition. I had it as a kid. I had a Japanese copy as a kid. I had a lot of Japanese cards as a kid. Damn shame. Probably threw them out because I was embarrassed in front of a girl or something. I can't remember, but I'm pretty sure I threw them out because I've never found them. But I don't know why I have all my Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, I don't know if it's just because trying to get a hold of me right now. I hope it's not an emergency. Reverse Delta Mewtwo and Charizard. On stream, babe. There we go. Told her. It does let me text. This is good. Now I know I can check the Discord and so forth. Okay, let's see. She's okay, though. It's not an emergency. That's good. Yeah, the gold name goes hard. Also, let's double back there to the Delta Species Charizard. That Delta Species Charizard is definitely on the list of cards that I would want. I thought we had a delivery, but nope, just something else. I like the cards that group up to tell a story. The Mewtwo V-Star point of view fighting Charizard. Those are sick. I have to admit, I want that V-Star, and I really wish I would have bought the Charizard promo when it was way cheaper. And I deserve it. I deserve to have to pay an arm and a leg for that V-Star Charizard now. Even though, I have to be honest, guys, I think a lot of the modern card market will retrace when people realize what's going on. I might be wrong. That's okay. If I have to end up paying an arm and a leg for some of those alt arts and promos, that's fine. But yeah, dude, I love those. Agreed. 100% agreed. The Tyranitar is big already in a 10. Maybe 3K plus. I don't know, I think like 2.5. It might be listed for that on eBay though. Fox McCloud, I'm back. Fox is also an OG on this channel. He's been supporting me since the very beginning. Very much appreciate it, my guy. Damn, I never realized how fucked up my bottom row of teeth are until now. I'm back, chilling at home, enjoying the streams and all the latest vids. Just bought the Neo Gengar in Japanese, PSA 10. Nice. I look like a white Obama. You know what really gets me is all of those little emojis. I'm like, yeah, the emojis that really definitely gets the point across. Okay. I'll take it. Obama's the GOAT, bro. I'll take it. Yo, another OG, Refugee Rabbit. How you doing today, boss? I never tell anybody that I have a personal mission to hoard every EX, Emerald, Secret Rare, Far-Fetched I come across, because I don't want it to get too coveted before I have more. Good for you, bro. You know, I have a lot of respect when people pick a Pokemon that I just... I'm going to take this speck off my... When people pick a Pokemon that I just don't see coming, right? And the Far-Fetched, that's so out of left field. Good for you, bro. I don't think you'll have any issues with people coming after your Far-Fetched. And I think you are on the road to having one of the most impressive Far-Fetched collections. My hat's off to you, brother. The Delta Dragonite. The Delta Dragonite is sick, man. The Delta species, the grass type, I have him in a graded 6 that I pulled from my binder. It's crazy how hard it is to get a good grade on vintage right now. I'm very curious what my pack fresh stuff is gonna get. I have a 12 card submission, one of my smallest submissions ever, coming back in early October. It's in grading right now. It might come back sooner. I'm very nervous about it. I really fucking hope I get one PSA 10 on those vintage hollows that are pack fresh. Lost audio. Oh no, audio should be back though. Audio should be back. You wouldn't consider unlimited Shining Gyarados? I would. Muted. Dang it, I wanted to see. I didn't even see what audio said. Damn it, I missed it. Ghost Rare Yu-Gi-Oh cards go hard. Dude, Ghosts of the Past, I could have gotten into that, but I missed it. Also, just in general, I've missed so much with vintage. Yu-Gi-Oh, I keep putting Yu-Gi-Oh on the back burner, and I know when I finally go after cards like the starter deck Kaiba First Edition, Blue Eyes, the Red Eyes Black Dragon, Gate Guardian, stuff like that, just like the OGs. I know when I go after those cards, I'm going to shit my pants with how expensive they are. Birdma, if the hollow foil has scratches, they're in the shape of a star, does that hurt the grade or make it rare? Diana, hi baby, how we doing? I appreciate you jumping into the stream. We crashed, then the Wi-Fi was bad, so we crashed on another stream. But the streams have had great engagement, and I've just picked up a lot of new subscribers from doing these streams. So I'm like, what do I have to lose? Even if it was monetized, it would pull in new subs, which is good to grow the community and grow the... I'm very... Trade one of the whips for a card, and what card? Bro, I would trade... Honestly, I wouldn't want to. But I would trade all of my cars, pretty much. Which would be annoying, because like my cars are a source of fun and enjoyment for me outside of Pokemon. And I feel like I have nice cards, but then I drive to work in a badass, one of my sports cars, and I just rip on it. And I'm like, oh, this is life. This is living, right? It's not all about cards. It doesn't give me all of my happiness. But if the opportunity presented itself, if the opportunity presented itself, I would definitely trade my car for like a first edition Shining Gyarados or a Gold Star Rayquaza. If I could put my cars as a partial deal and then trade my PSA 9 Gold Star Rayquaza and then maybe trade some other stuff, my sealed stuff. Bro, I really fucking want a Gold Star Rayquaza and a PSA 10. In a new cert, a pack fresh new cert would be insane. But equally, I wouldn't mind having a couple in 9s. As a fan of vintage, usually I own a PSA 10 copy of the Mewtwo Zard V-Star. Yeah, it's just sick. Sorry, I didn't know you're streaming. It's okay. Now I know that I can check the text. By what's going on, do you mean price manipulation? Oh, no, I was talking about, like, the audio. RS, remember this when you hit millions? Yo, appreciate that, RS. Sorry it took me so long to get down. Karan, can I have your hot dog mustache, boy? Hey, you gotta put in the work for this, my man. You gotta put in the work for this, okay? All right, you gotta become a dad too. It's part of the requirement. Audio said, cards, loser, get a life. Even though it's funny because I clearly have some sort of life. You think the Charizard Skyridge reverse at a 9 is a wise investment right now? Yes, I'm not big on reverses, but I had that one at one point because I believed in it. Now I have the regular holo in a 10, but I think the reverse is sick. And honestly, it has its own special sauce. You know, you get to see the art in all of its glory. Some cards, actually, the art is better. The colors are more vibrant when it's not a holo, and then you get the rest of the card as holo, so it's kind of sick. Like, those are the reverses that I think are worth going after. Boney, how we doing? Bird Mob, BMW turn signals are like unicorns. Everybody talks about them, but no one's ever seen one. I'm one of those BMW drivers that uses them, but honestly, I'm starting to not use them because my cars are getting older. And honestly, like, the more you use your signals, you're just gonna burn the bulbs out, and then it's just a fucking pain in the ass. You gotta change out the bulbs, you gotta order them. Like, honestly, I'd rather just stick my arm out the window and let people know I'm about to turn. But I try to use my turn signals as much as, yes, you're right, BMW turn signals are unicorns. Careful, if you sneeze, that mustache might end up in a baseball game. All right, let's see. My mom texted me. I don't know what that was about, so I'm sorry, guys. I'm gonna check on that text my mom sent me. How long did that time it out? Sorry, guys, I had to, also need to write someone a check. So we'll go ahead and do that. Everybody having a good day today? Anybody going through stuff or hardships or issues or stuff you want advice on? I'm here for you guys beyond the Pokemon stuff. I just want you to know that. I've been checking in a lot more with my close friends, collecting hobby, calling them, and I want you guys to feel that kind of level of connection as well, that like, I'm here for you, not just for telling you what we're buying, what plays we're making, stuff that's popular. I got you guys, and if you're going through shit, I'm here for you as much as I can be. I know it's easier now while the channel is smaller and these streams are small. It's easy to give you guys individual like attention to the comments. I won't always be able to do that. Someday, I imagine, but I'm here for you guys, and I want you to know that. When you were referring to prices will retrace, oh yeah, I do think prices will retrace though, but I was just talking about the audio. I do think with modern, I feel like it's pretty volatile. It's not like there's only 200 of those in the world. There's thousands. So I feel like it could be pretty volatile. I do think those prices could drop. Bird Mom, taking a big fuck. I'm taking a big deuce while watching this. Better than reading a newspaper. Bro, I'm right there with you. Keep pushing. Oh. Diana, the live stream keeps glitching. I think it's the Wi-Fi there. The Wi-Fi is horrible, but also I just left the stream to text Ruth back, so it could be that. SM, hello from Lebanon. Hello. I know there might be some crazy stuff going on over there. I hope you're having a lovely day. Welcome to the stream. All right, I got to write this check real quick. Zytec, yeah, 20K of every PSA 10 feels weird that they're so pricey. But I guess millions in demand. That is a really good point. So we are in Charlotte, North Carolina right now. We are in Charlotte, North Carolina right now. And we are at bar here at Starlight on 22nd. 9 is 9/12/25. 5. Julia, Connor. Okay. Yeah, likewise. It's a small channel, but we're growing and we're hoping more people come out to these streams. You are actually in a pretty historic stream. This is the first time we've ever done a stream at the bar. So this is pretty cool. This is where I work. Normally I do streams in my nerdy game room. We talk about Pokemon cards and all kinds of stuff. But yeah, we're just kind of chopping it up, and I appreciate you popping into the stream. If you have any questions at all, feel free to shoot. Let's see, 9, 12, 5, 75, 75. Bartending. All right, done with this. When you see toilet paper low before taking it, do you risk it? Do you risk it, or do you get more? So I'm a man of risk. I'm a man of gambling. You know the answer. Let's see. All right, that's done. What else we got? What's everybody do for work? What do you guys do for work? What are your jobs? What do you do during the day? And what are your hobbies outside of Pokemon? I'm very curious. Also, is the stream glitching still, or is the Wi-Fi decent? Let me know. Golf? Okay. I've never been big on golfing, but like I can dig it. It's like a very relaxing vibe. I can dig it. You know, maybe. So our house now is actually on a golf course, which is pretty badass. I take pride in that. Although I will probably never step foot on it, I take pride in it. But you know what? Maybe we will play golf eventually. Maybe. Tim, project manager for tech auto company. Right on. Hell yeah. Do you guys like what you do for work? Do you hate it? Is it okay? Does it just pay the bills? And do you spend every paycheck on Pokemon like I do? Or is that just me? I like to play guitar. Once you get the hang of it, you'll like it. So I have played guitar. I'm not really the best at it. I honestly believe like some of us like doing musically talented stuff is like in our DNA, and others of us it's just not there. I've taken lessons and everything, and like I don't know, just not really for me. But like I envy people that are good at playing guitar. Like I wish I was better at playing guitar. Tim, it's so corporate, but it pays well, so I'm holding off until I can retire on Pokemon. I think that is kind of one of the dreams, is that like we could actually retire off of Pokemon. But for me, like I get that, but I also really like the street cred of having all the stuff that I have. Like I don't even like I want to get out of sealed product, but I also like don't mind holding on to it because I know where it's going. It's inevitable. Like as much as I hate to admit it, Pokemon product will keep on going up in price. And it's wild because half of it is just garbage. It really is. Half of Pokemon products. No, that's underselling it. 75 to 85% probably of Pokemon product is pure garbage. Like, so the exclusive cards. So the product exclusive cards are good. I know a guy that's like buying $20,000 of the Victini promo boxes and just breaking them down, grading and selling the Victinis raw, and then selling the packs. Like $20,000. People are spending insane amounts of money to hustle Pokemon. And then of course the rip and shippers, the whatnot people, they're making product just fly by. So, dude, LJMJ, we've been back for a while, man. This stream is an hour long. I kind of hoped that when the last stream ended, people would pop out to this stream, but it's all good. Good to have you back. I just asked everybody, what do you do for work? What are your hobbies? And do you enjoy it? And do you spend all your money on Pokemon like I do? Like every paycheck almost. Like other than saving for our recent house, like, bro, I used to spend every check almost on Pokemon with zero regrets. And now we really need to rent our other house out so that I can finally get some fucking cash flow. I'm losing my shit, guys. We have it listed for $2,300. We just dropped the listing to $2,200 a month. It's a 3-bedroom home. It's updated. It has modern features. It has a beautiful renovated 2-car garage. How the fuck can I not get $2,200 a month? My mind is fucking blown. And I hope once we get a renter, which we have applicants, that's I would be lying to myself if I said that there aren't options. I just don't want a family in there. And I know that sounds fucked up, but I don't want a bunch of people in my house, period. I want like one high earner, or I want two people, you know, a couple, preferably a couple with like a dog maybe. That's what I want. I just can't believe it's taking this long. Dylan Baker, fuck guitars, do science. What kind of science do you do? What's your hobby with science? Tim, yep, exactly. 10-year plan to just sit and wait it out. Sweet, we're back. Yeah, right, I already read that. I started an LLC and I got a reseller certificate with taxes. Would recommend if you're investing large amounts. So a lot of people have talked about an LLC and a reseller certificate, but it does make you way more likely to get audited by the IRS. I have my own reasons on why I don't want to do it. Me and Diana have talked about it. Diana is actually, my wife has started her jewelry business, and she has an LLC, and she has to keep up with that and file taxes regardless if she's making money or not. I don't have to file jack shit. I just tell my accountant what I've done in sales. I give them my eBay statements. That's that. I'm okay with paying taxes twice. The other thing is, a lot of cards I buy for cash here and then I sell on there. I'll be right back with you. Hold on, I gotta take my dad. All right, and the stream is still going. This is very helpful that I know now that I can go back and forth from texting back to the stream. If I would have picked up the phone call, it would have ended the stream. And I know that from experience. So I know that I can text and communicate with people while I'm in the stream, which is helpful, because I did not know that previously. LJMJ, I'm going to Mr. Lee's to get a sandwich and was calling to see if you would like one. Oh, yes! Shout out to my dad for picking up lunch. Fuck yeah. Okay. Flying fish, do your neighbors not mow their yard or bad hood? So in our old neighborhood, our neighbors were, oh, fuck yes, the other distributor is here. Let's fucking go. So our old neighbors have a junkyard next to us. It's fucking horrendous. And our new neighbors, we live in a HOA neighborhood now. It's very hoity-toity. It's a golf course neighborhood. It's very nice. But funny enough, our back neighbors, so you don't have to keep your backyard up really. Our back neighbor's backyard is a mess, an absolute mess. And so it's like, I really can't win. I'm always next to somebody who doesn't have their shit together, but it's fine. It's not a big deal. We have a really nice tree line in our backyard. Even though we're still close to the houses next to us, we have so many trees around our house, which is weird, because our HOA neighborhood, like, no one has any trees. Our house specifically not only is a beautiful brick colonial build, which is exactly what I wanted, it's what we've been searching for a year, but it also has trees all around it. Two things. One, I love that we have the tree line. I love that we have the privacy, so we don't have to look at their backyard and we don't have to look at them or our other neighbors. But two, I'm a little bit worried about the trees. They're a lot younger than the old house I was in. We were surrounded by some big ass old trees. If those things come down, we're fucked at the rental house. But the house we're in now, they're much younger trees, but like they're very tall. And like if those things come down towards our house, it's gonna be bad news. So I'm just like, fingers crossed we never have to go through that, because it would be a shit show. Yeah, it would be very bad. I would probably have to take equity out of my house and use that money to fix the house. So I'm hoping, I've never had a tree branch come through the house, but one time at our other house, and it was a pain in the ass. But, you know, ideally, trees are gonna last, 100 years plus. In our lifetime, we're not gonna see a tree crash through the house. Fox, I work in tech consulting, don't enjoy it, spend 75% of the paycheck on Pokemon, and the rest I assume is for living costs probably. And that's kind of what I meant, like everything except for the necessities goes to Pokemon. Kind of funny how that works, right? Me and my wife, we go shopping at like Walmart for stuff, and I'll be like, nope, too expensive, nope, too expensive, nope, too expensive. And then I'll be like, but this $20,000 Pokemon card. Anybody else like that? Ligma, how we doing? I didn't even see Zizman's comment. Did I miss something? Oh well. Tim, you could use her LLC to get the reseller cert. So we have that. We have a tax exemption cert here at the bar. Now that I could use on eBay, but I wouldn't want to get in any kind of trouble. Would also use cash basis accounting where you subtract total costs from the revenue and only pay taxes on the gains each year. Now, that is something I only pay taxes on my profit. I never pay full sales revenue taxes. The gross sales, I only pay taxes on the profit, which on paper makes it look like I don't make as much money, but I don't think anybody cares about that because the reality is you're still crushing it if you're selling full-time on eBay. Or not full-time, but you sell part-time, but you sell every day. Dude, I love eBay. eBay's been, I don't know about you guys, but eBay has been crucial for me. Absolutely crucial. But dude, this is sick. We had one stream that we got a whole hour out of until it crashed. We've had another stream. I haven't really wasted any time that I've been here. We've been making content, been super productive, and we have our second delivery coming through, which means we have one more delivery we're waiting on. So he'll be coming in here soon. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Turtle, what's good? If you do it right, you should never make a profit on paper. Yeah, well, that's between me and my accountant, but I also don't want to, I don't want to fully lie, and I also want to look like I make more than I do on paper. So I'm okay with pumping up my numbers on paper, because if we had not done that, I don't know if I would have gotten the house that we're in today. Even if it kind of ended up being a wash for me because I'm paying taxes that I maybe could have avoided paying. What am I gonna say? This year, I might report a little bit less, but I probably won't, because if I want to finance for like a fucking dope ass, F80 M3, I'm gonna want to look good on paper, and so I think it's good when you constantly on paper your numbers are looking better and better and better. Also, I applied for a credit, a larger credit on my credit card, and I got denied basically, and it hurt my credit score. That's the first time I've ever been denied for my credit extending further, and I think I know why. It's because I didn't pay it off when I filed for it, when I pushed to get a larger line of credit. So word of advice, if you ever go for a larger line of credit, just pay your entire card off before you ask for it, because I think that's where I went wrong, and I'm gonna try again once I pay the card off. But I think it's ridiculous that applying for more credit hurts your credit score. It's fucking wild. Let's see. Use that bar cert. eBay probably doesn't care. Pokemon cards is just another part of your bar biz. And honestly, if we do more streams like this, and I even sell cards here, I think that would be more ethical. Okay, now you're just making me think I need to use the tax exemption cert. And we've been thinking about this for a while. What it would also mean is that I wouldn't have to use the eBay vault, and the cards would get here quicker, which means if I was gonna sell them, there would be a faster turnaround, even though most of the stuff I'm buying is for my personal collection. But yeah, that's good. That's a good comment. DeBear, how we doing? We got another OG in the building. He's been supporting this channel for a really long time. What's up, brother? How we doing, man? We're in the bar hanging out for the first time ever. We've never done a bar stream, so this is the first time ever. And I never expected there would be a lot of people in here because it's the middle of the day. Like, what was I expecting? But we're gonna keep on doing these kinds of streams for the people that do have remote jobs and can hang out and chop it up. I don't know what they're doing, but they're supposed to be coming in here with the beer. Nathan, I like you, but you're acting like an ass right now. Okay, well, Nathan, please explain how that translates. Whiskey and cards are always great, bro. I love my whiskey. And I was never even a big whiskey drinker. But dude, again, I'm gonna say it again. Evan Williams, Diet Coke, bitters. Seriously, if you drink whiskey, take me up on this. Absolutely change your life. Love me some Jameson neat. Jameson's good. We sell a lot of Jameson. We sell a lot of Woodford. We sell a lot of Makers. A lot of Basil Hayden. We sell a lot of Jack Daniels. Obviously, we sell a lot of Jack Daniels. Neat. Pause. Refugee Rabbit. Ayo, how we doing? Evan Williams turns 2 to 10s. Oh man. Well, I think all liquor turns 2s to 10s. Funny how that works, right? I really like you. You're a cool guy, but you're being superficial and acting like you're better than me. Like, how do you mean though? Like where is this suddenly coming from? Also, there's a lot of people that troll me and that I don't think mean to troll me or even know they're trolling me, but I'm so confused right now. Daniel Teroy, how we doing? I hope you're having a fantastic day. Yeah, I'm technically at work. So normally when I'm at work, we have music going and events going. I can't do a stream like this when I'm actually on the clock. Right now we have deliveries, so we're waiting on these guys to make deliveries. We had one of them, Wooden Robot, came by, and we got our Wooden Robot Good Morning Vietnam, which is a really good coffee vanilla blonde ale. They came in early, which I really appreciate because I'm here all day waiting for deliveries, and then I have a night shift that I'll be working till 1 in the morning. I'm probably gonna clock like, I don't know, 55 hours this week probably. And then we're waiting on a couple other deliveries. So I'm just doing some inventory, hanging out. If you want to talk Pokemon, if you have any questions about my personal life, hit me with it. Tim, don't listen to the haters. That's one thing. I used to care a lot more what people think, and I still do to an extent. Hey, brother, how we doing today? I still do to an extent, but lately, if you're gonna make content, you really have to not. You can't let people rub you off the wrong way. You kind of got to be like, cool story, bro, and move on with your life. Guys, we have another delivery here, so I'm gonna help him out, move some kegs. I will be right back. I appreciate all of you guys. It's been a fun stream so far. You can just drop them off right here, brother. Yeah. Hey, how are you doing? I didn't recognize you initially. Oh, no, dude, no. It doesn't fucking matter. It's probably gonna crash anyways. Because the Wi-Fi is so shit here. Yeah, I've been here all day and so I just figured, like, dude, you should start doing your streams because I can't do it with music and bartending because one, I'm too busy. Yeah. Too popular with the music. Yeah. It wouldn't make me give the attention to anything. Yeah. That's cool. No, I'm not like legit streaming. I just do YouTube streams every now and then. It's like free subscribe. Yeah. Yeah, I got the checkbook up here. I'm ready to go. Yes. Okay. You don't have to load those in, brother. Oh yeah. I will
give you credits for these, and I will be back. I got some wine bottles.
Okay.
And I get.
It's not you guys. Doc cider.
We got Bull Rock cider. Ah, yes.
Legion.
Yes.
And then this one. Brooklyn Bel Air. No,
Free to start.
Sweet.
2, 3, I'll grab a case of wine. I'll be right back.
Appreciate it, brother. Greetings from Austria. Yo, what's up from across the world? Good morning, Vietnam! DeBear, thoughts on Heart Gold Soul Silver Lugia in a PSA 10? I know you like gold stars and crystals. I think Lugia's sick. I don't know a lot, actually, about the Heart Gold Soul Silver sets. Those are pretty nice. LJMJ, you got any of those big lots on eBay? I need to beef up my trade binder. Looking for some lots. I have a lot of common and uncommon minty vintage cards, and I have a lot of stuff I've pulled out of my binders. I'm not sure if I'm gonna list those on eBay or not, but eventually we'll get to it. Enoch, I'm trying to liquidate some sealed product to show tomorrow. Do you think I should sell my PC ETBs or Sword and Shield booster boxes? Bro, Sword and Shield boxes, like, I'm not trying to pump Modern, but those boxes, you don't even need to unload them. Just sit on them. It's just stupid to even sell them right now. Just sit on them. Like, yes, it's a good thing to sell them and roll that into something else like vintage. But if you're not going to do that and you're just trying to cash out, patience pays. Right now, like, we are in some Warren Buffett shit with the sealed product. Like, wealth is transferring from the impatient to the patient. That's how it's going right now. DeBear, I'm happy you and the family got the new house. Big moves for a big dog. Appreciate you. Bro, there's so many people making real big moves in this hobby, like spending 20, 30, 40, 50, $100,000 on product. I bought a house, and I'm not saying that it's going to be a better investment, but I will tell you, however this may sound, the house has already gone up $22,000 in market value. So technically our equity increased a good bit. I almost said increased. It increased a good bit. Our equity increased. So we're burning money though from double mortgages. So I'm hemorrhaging fucking money right now, guys. On top of that, I'm going balls to the wall on vintage. I'm hemorrhaging fucking money. We need to get a renter ASAP. I am dying right now. And soon, whatever value our home is increased, it'll be washed. It'll be a wash because the time is going by. If we don't get another renter this month, I'm out $8,000, just really $10,000 out the window, just for mortgage. And most of that is just interest. My other house is almost paid off, so that's mostly principal. But the new house is mostly just interest. So I'm hurting right now. I'm not gonna lie, I'm hurting. And that's why I have to get another job. You know, that's why I'm trying to bartend at another place 1 day, 2 days a week. The owner wants me to come in Sunday. She like ghosted me on her own appointment. So now I'm going in on Sunday. I'm gonna give her some grace because I want the job. I want another job. But like, bro, I'm trying to grind so hard right now. And that's the thing. When you spend a lot of money and live a little beyond your means, I think it's a good thing in terms of it motivates you to just work harder in whatever ways you can. But yeah, dude, sit on that product if you can. And I appreciate you, DeBear. Austin, heck yeah, brother. Bar is looking great. God bless you and your family. Appreciate it. Refugee, moving kegs all day is no joke. Even empties can get crazy when they start to pile up. Empties, no big deal, but like, you could break a toe so easily if you slip with one of those full kegs. I've seen it happen pretty gnarly. Asteroid, is Charizard VMAX from Darkness Ablaze worth holding on to? I have mine in a PSA 10. I love it. I think it's a sick card. You know, granted, I pulled mine, so I'm a little sentimental. Is it amazing art-wise? No, not really. But let's not forget that it is a Charizard card. And it is the chase card in Darkness Ablaze. So give it a little bit of credit. I also kept my Salamence full art from Darkness Ablaze. Got a 10. And right now, full arts are exploding for Modern, despite how common they are. So full arts are a good thing to hold on to. I think everything in Pokemon is a good thing to hold on to right now. Like, everybody looks like a genius with everything. Okay, guys, I have to move these kegs into the cooler. Guys, talk amongst yourselves. If anybody pops in, tell him he's moving kegs around in the back. Sorry guys, I got the kegs in. I just got to reorganize real quick. I'll be right back. Almost done. Oh, okay, we're done. What's y'all's favorite card era? I'm a sucker for EX Ruby Sapphire. I like EX Ruby Sapphire a lot too. That's a really sick era. I love the color of the EX Ruby Sapphire boxes and the theme decks, how they're the Sapphire Blue theme deck and the Red Ruby theme deck with Blaziken and Swampert featured on them. There's nothing even good in those theme decks, but they look sick. So I like the colorway of those, and that's kind of like how I've collected booster boxes in the beginning. It was solely based off of the color of the box and like the design and the Pokemon on the box, which sounds basic as fuck, but that's why I bought a lot of Evolving Skies when it came out. Man, people trolled the fuck out of me when I told them I was buying a case of Evolving Skies for $1,000. And you know what, guys? I wanted to buy like 2 or 3 cases of Evolving Skies. Oh, QuantumScape is up! QuantumScape is up 10%. Wait, hold up, guys. Wait, hold up. Legend cards are still cheap and undervalued in my eyes. Hold up. Wait a minute. I gotta check my... T2T Life, how we doing? All right, hold up, guys. Hold on. I need to check Robinhood real quick. I want to see where QuantumScape is at. All right, I'm back. I'm back for good. I put all my money in a company called QuantumScape, and they're developing a solid-state battery, and it's finally looked like it's working out. That's the next adventure for me. Just see if it works out. And if I make it rich someday, it's not going to be in Pokemon. It's going to be probably in the stock market or with this bar. If I make it someday, guys, mark my words, in this stream that no one's watching, I will open up vintage boxes, and it's not going to be anybody paying for the packs. I will open up all the packs, and I will take all the risks, and it will be glorious. And now I really want to open EX Deoxys. Oh man, I can't believe I'm gonna be here till like 1 in the morning tonight. I cannot believe it. Like, feels like I live at the bar sometimes. Howdy, old man. Huh? I'm doing a stream so that I can stay productive. I know. So I gotta pay him.
What's a stream?
This is my dad.
Hey, what up?
Hey, give some advice to these youngsters.
Oh, geez, don't take advice from me.
Okay. You heard from my dad. Don't take advice from him. And look where I ended up. Yeah, so they're bringing in the wine and the rest of the beer now. So yeah, I can eat on stream. It doesn't matter. I'm working on stream. I'm texting on stream. I'm just hanging out. It's pretty cool, actually. And it's a nice change of pace from just being here. Wow, that is the load. Guys, you're about to see the absolute load of product come through here. Wait, hold up. 1 second. 3, 2, 1. Boom. Bing, bam, boom. All right, let me open that door for you, boss. Here you are, good sir.
When we go,
Go into this corner and I'll help you unload everything. The weathered borders of Heart Gold Soul Silver cards is kind of interesting. The Orion Sires Senior. All right, guys, I'll be right back. I'm gonna help them unload some more of this stuff.
where would you like to set this one? That one I feel is usually their order.
Stella's reliable.
Yeah.
You're never gonna have to It's cheap yet bougie sounding.
Yes, yeah, exactly.
I don't know about you guys, but Stella Artois, it's pretty good stuff. Pretty good stuff. Okay. 25. You having a decent day so far?
Yeah.
People-
It's, weather's good. Weather's good. And, it's crazy what a difference, 15 degrees will make. I mean, you sit there and it's like, okay, I'll work in 80 degree weather, I'll work in 95 degree weather, but it's just,
Feeling good
life
now.
is so much better at
Yeah.
80 degrees versus 95.
Also, just being out and about in general while most people are stuck inside.
Also, yeah, definitely for me helps with the good vibes, helps with the mood. Besides the traffic lessens the mood, but
The traffic
the
in
weather,
Charlotte
yeah.
is fucking horrible. I'm so sick of it.
it's all good. Every job has its pros and cons.
Also, those big rigs, driving around those big rigs is also,
Yeah.
that's half of it, right?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, it's well,
like
you
it's
do-
not you, it's
I mean,
everybody else weaving in and out around
Well,
you.
yeah, I mean, when you go to school, driving, learning how to drive a truck, you do learn it is a responsibility because, like if we make a mistake, like it's one thing if you're in a car, but as a truck driver, if we have air brakes, and the air brakes, they don't work as fast as regular brakes. So
Oh,
it's like,
shit.
you gotta factor that in, and also if we make a mistake, we have more weight to us and we're bigger, so we want to make sure we're extra careful. So sometimes
No pressure at all.
we go slow for a purpose. There is a purpose to the slow, even if it can seem obnoxious at times, because I was not a truck driver for a lot longer period of my life than I've been a truck driver, but we do go slow for a reason. So
You gotta get the geometry right.
yes, yeah, that's all. Yeah, that also. I wasn't good at geometry.
Neither was I. Math was the thing I struggled the most in. I don't know how I got through school, to be honest with you.
Me neither.
All right, one more. It's 2 down, 1 to go. Appreciate it, man. Thank you
Y'all
for coming in
have
here.
a wonderful weekend.
Let's do that.
AJ, how we doing? Long Dong, how we doing? Stella is the only beer I drink now. That's funny. Yeah, I just ordered 3 cases of Stella Artois because it's going by quick. I'm getting tired of replacing it. How often do you see Heart Gold Soul Silver in North Carolina? We never see it in Hawaii. I guess that's why I love them. Yeah, no, I would agree with that. Heart Gold Soul Silver is very low pop. You don't really see it ever. And even the sealed boxes, you almost never see at shows. You'll see some pretty hype shit, but you almost never see Heart Gold Soul Silver boxes. What's good, Paella? How we doing? We're just hanging out. It's kind of midday. I have to be at the bar for deliveries. My dad just dropped in and brought me some bangin' banh mi. There's this Asian strip mall. Well, it's not right, but they make the best banh mi around. Oh shit! I almost fell apart. I don't know about you guys, but banh mi is fire. These big ass sandwiches. Well, slender sandwiches. Before I do that. But yeah, we're just hanging out at work, talking about Pokemon, talking about life, whatever. I'm just happy to be doing something while I'm stuck here. I need to check what my mom just texted me about again. I'm sorry the stream I keep cutting it in and out. Now that I know that I can text while I'm on stream, that definitely makes it easier. But it's kind of crazy. Like normally when I do streams, Dad, they're like an hour long.
People in the stream, can they read your text?
They can't read my text. No, they cannot read my text. But they send. There's like a little chat right here, and so they just basically say things. And some people are mean, some people are supportive, but you get people from all over the world, and it's a really easy way to grow my channel. So there's my videos about specific topics that are 10, 20, 30 minutes long, sometimes an hour long, depending on how long people want to listen to me. And then there's these streams, which are just basically spontaneous and live, and they're watching you eat right now. They're gonna be like, yo, this is goated. We got Orion's dad eating a sandwich. Oh, this is great, actually. This is great, guys. I have some great ideas. So I'm gonna ask my dad some questions. Dad, what do you think about my Pokemon collecting? Be honest. From the beginning to now.
Well, I always thought it was part of your addictive personality. And if it wasn't for your mom bringing you Yu-Gi-Oh cards home, and we would go out to work at night, you might not have ever become such a card collector. Maybe your card collection is all about love.
Damn, that's some deep shit. I was not expecting that, Paul. I was not expecting that at all. And do you think, is there anything, do you think, what are the negatives, do you think, of me being a Pokemon card collector? Or maybe just a collector in general?
Negatives, well, you're obsessed. So a lot of times when you're with people, you're looking at your phone and cards. That's a negative.
This is true, and this is something like last night, they came over to visit us, and I told them I'm gonna put my phone down from here on out, even if I lost a huge auction last night, by the way. There was a card that I really, really wanted, and I wasn't on my phone, and then I lost it, but that's just, it is what it is. But yeah, that's something that I definitely want to be more conscientious and aware about, is just how much time I spend on the phone and on screen. And yeah, I think a lot of people can relate with that. I don't know you, but I like you. I appreciate it, Dio's cards. Wish you nothing but brother and everything in the chat. Till next time, big dog. Peace out, guys. Y'all can't hang out here forever. You know, I know people have lives and jobs and so forth. So that's why it's important for the streams to be special. Yes, I live in Maui. Dude, that's sick. It would be dope to live in Hawaii. That'd be so sick. But yeah, that's a little word from my dad on collecting. Now my dad, funny enough, my dad's been collecting his entire life too, just a different way. My dad's been collecting property pretty much his entire life. And when I say property, I mean like beat up, battered, like fixer-upper properties. Actually, this would be a good time too. Why do we press harder on the remote when the batteries are dying? I don't know. Let's see. There was a question last night about you must come from wealth. Your parents must be wealthy. Can you give a little bit of, this is the end of the stream, and we might have another time, but we might not. And someday I might look back on this video as a time that we spent together. What would you say about your situation growing up, mom's situation growing up? And this is really for a separate stream. This is a stream we should have closer in a different space. But just real quick, so that people know what background that I come from.
Well, we both came from blue-collar backgrounds. Our parents didn't have money. They didn't pay for college. We had to do all that. Everything we did pretty much by ourselves. When we moved to Charlotte in the 80s, we had a pickup truck that was beaten up and probably $1,200. I had taken a shitty job, and your mom was teaching part-time.
You guys had multiple jobs.
Yeah, multiple part-time jobs, and we were doing our own work, and then we decided to invest in this building because we needed studio space. So we just worked and worked and worked, and so we would work in the daytime on our day jobs, and then at night we would work either on the studio building or we would work in the studio building. And we just kind of kept doing that, and we would, as we got extra space, we would rent that out to other artists or musicians or poets or whatever, and we just kind of reinvested and kept building on what we had. We also heavy sweat equity. You know, we did a lot of the work ourselves, and you know, when our friends were out partying and having fun, we were in the studio working. So it doesn't come easy, it doesn't come instantly. We're now able to enjoy the fruits of our labor 40 years later, and we feel very fortunate that things worked out. We have time to spend with our family and our kids, so yeah.
And there you have it, guys. Pardon me. Work hard, and good things will come, and you'll be able to enjoy the fruits of your labor someday. And that's kind of what I'm trying to do with my life. I'm trying to emulate what my dad and what my mom have done. And that's why we didn't sell our other place, because it's my one chance to start building that kind of, those properties, and start having something else that's a little more reliable than Pokemon or YouTube or eBay or the bar, because things can change in a split second, and you want to know that you have a good foundation. And so I'm trying to work so much and do so much right now because I'm young.
Don't forget your soccer.
Yes, we have Aspen's soccer game today. Autumn is going to open for the first hour, so I have plenty of time. I won't miss that. But I hope you guys enjoyed that. You're the only people in here. There's a lot of people on this channel that would have wanted to hear what my dad had to say, and many people are never going to see that little clip. So for those of you that are in here, that's a pretty fucking special moment where you get to be close to me as a person and kind of meet my dad for a little bit. This might not ever happen again, but maybe it will. We're gonna do more streams when we're taking deliveries here on Friday. We won't do this every week because I try not to order every week, but I hope you guys enjoyed that. Sweat equity, definitely really important. I can tell by the way that you got a pen ready to deploy at any moment that you're a man of action, sir. Well done. Appreciate it. Grats to Pops and you. We appreciate the heck out of your Pops. Yeah, I do too. And I'm hoping at this point in my life we get to spend some more time together. But that's one nice thing about the bar business, is that it's very flexible and it allows us to spend a lot of family time together, right? Like Diana can come here and visit me. My kids can come here and visit me. When they're older and they have homework to do and they get off school, they can come here and visit me. They can do their stuff here and then go home with their mom, or even stay here all night while I work, and they can be on their phone, whatever, when they're done with their schoolwork, and we can drive home together. So I'm really excited about the future of this place and what it means for our family. But yeah, this is the guy that, I kind of look up to, and I have huge shoes to fill. And my dad had it way harder than I have it, right? I think it's very obvious. But at the same time, I try and tell them this, that, the modern day man has to work way harder than we used to have to work. Everything is more expensive. You can't take care of yourself and another person, or your entire family off of one salary. You need more jobs, you need part-time stuff, you need side hustles. That's why everybody's doing content and monetizing their life, because we feel like we don't have much choice to get ahead. Or at least that's how I feel. I don't know how you guys feel. I don't know if you feel like your jobs, maybe selling Pokemon cards. I don't know if any of you make content. Is that enough? Is it enough to sustain life, to live comfortably? That's the big question is, do I have enough to live comfortably? And I'm constantly telling myself I don't, when I probably do, but I think that part of it is thinking that I constantly have to keep working so that I can maintain a comfortable lifestyle. I don't know. I also buy a lot of expensive Pokemon cards, which means I have to constantly work to pay them off and for it to be affordable. And it's just not something that I want to pull back on. That's, bro, cool story. I am a nerd. I'm a nerd at heart, for sure. For sure. Also, being lame is good in this day in life. Can you afford that drink? I can't afford this drink. Well, technically the drink is free because it's from the bar and we run the bar, so. My cost is very low, we'll put it that way. OG Rat. Pokemon cards are a pyramid scam nowadays. It definitely seems that way. Like, you're not wrong. It kind of seems that way, but it's just how things are. To a newer collector, yeah. To someone like me who's been doing it for a while, it was bound to happen. Pokemon cards were bound to explode at some point, just like they did back in 2019. But it's very crazy, right? I know how it seems, but Pokemon is like literally becoming, everything's just about investing. And I'm one of those channels that say, like, I'm fucking sick and tired of hearing that. But it unfortunately is the reality of Pokemon, that it's being treated as an asset class. And, people are like, you're either a crybaby about it or you're an investor, bro. All games, drinking at work, not many get away with that. Well, to be fair, I can't drink while I'm on the job. Right now, we're just doing deliveries. So we're just taking deliveries of product. Now, while I'm bartending, I can't drink. But right now, I'm not bartending. What's for lunch? All right, so we have a PSA 10 mint condition banh mi sandwich. I know there could be a lot more people popping into the stream since right now, like, is actually when some people might be getting off work. Don't mind Paul. Anybody that just popped in here just missed an incredible speech from my dad about his upbringing and my parents' upbringing and, you know, them getting to where they are now. But we'll probably have more of those in the future. In fact, I might make it a habit every time I stream, if you're in here, for us to have that talk and talk about like my upbringing and what my parents basically had to do. My dad's walking away, but what my parents basically had to do to get where they are. Reason to edit. Name a car for an edit. E46 M3. Logan Paul jacked up the Charizard price for the OGs. I mean, yes, he jacked it up, but also, I mean, I bought my first edition Charizard in a PSA, first edition base set Charizard PSA 9. I bought it when nobody gave a fuck about Pokemon. Like, really, people were not crazy about Pokemon when I bought some of my biggest cards. And like, now people think it's crazy how expensive stuff is, but I mean, relative to what it was then, $18,000 is a lot of money. That's what I spent on my first edition base set Charizard. But now it's going for like 50, and it's just, everything is relative, right? So 18 didn't seem possible then, but you know, now 50 doesn't seem possible. I would argue that that card is still worth 50 G's. It's an amazing historical card. I can't believe the PSA 10 is still so cheap. Honestly, it's cheap. Given the market that we're in, how expensive modern cards are, and I'm still spending a lot on vintage cards. I bought the Skyridge Gengar in a PSA 10 for $25,000. Everyone in the Discord kind of thinks I'm crazy for that, but I think $25,000 is going to look cheap in a year or two. People are going to be like, I can't believe that card is $50,000, $60,000, $75,000, and I'm going to say, I can believe it. There's only 90 odd of them in the world. Of course it's going to be expensive if no one has it. And that's what's special about vintage cards. You know, it kind of sucks that no one has them, right? It's less relatable. But you don't have to get PSA 9, PSA 10. These gem mint cards are the ones that are so few in the world. That's what I'm after. But the message is still the same. You can get a raw version. You can get a PSA 7, a PSA 8. It doesn't have to be the perfect version. Anyways, banh mi with extra pate is goated. Rat is been 10 years ago. It's okay, man. I'm not gonna fault people that come into the hobby that are just pissed off, right? I get it. Pokemon is crazy right now. Deddy, is that a spider crawling on your shoulder? Ew. What? Is there a spider crawling on my shoulder? I didn't see anything crawling on my shoulder. Also, who says ew about spiders? Native Pop says, nope. Well, my dad just spoke about his upbringing here a little while ago, but he's walked off now. Kenny Justice, very true. The old Zard is just that good. Also, like the old art, that style that Arita has, it is pure, and Arita is a respected OG artist. Why wouldn't his work be respected? Now, you know, it would be cool if there were original cards that were never actually mass printed. Like, it would be so sick if Arita actually hand drew cards on the same card stock and there were actually cards that were like originals. That would fucking break Pokemon. Like, not break Pokemon, but that would be insane. Art-wise, I really wish there was something like that. But that's also what's cool about autographs, is that when people goes to shows, and they get these artists to autograph the cards, that's fucking sick too. Um, oh man, Acid's calling me out right now. How come you don't like full art trainers? So it's not entirely true that I don't like them. Like, I like grading my own and getting 10s on them. And there were some waifu full arts that I had, and I ended up selling them at Collecticon, and I kind of regret it too. They were the girl waifu cards from Battle Styles. I'm forgetting exactly their names, so give me some grace on that. But I like grading them myself. I have Bruno in a PSA 10, which is listed because I need to pull in money right now for other big cards. And unfortunately, the trainer full arts are going to be the first ones to go. But they're, I get it. It's a cool niche market. A lot of people like them. For me, and I've said this from the beginning, I am more interested in the Pokemon themselves than the actual characters in trainers. Like, if Ash had a card, right, Ethan's Ho-Oh, Ethan's Typhlosion. I'm not interested in Ethan, though. I'm interested in Typhlosion. I'm interested in the species, in the Pokemon, right? Even with Ash, I would rather, have the actual Pokemon than Ash and Pikachu together. That's just me. That's not to say that there aren't cards that I don't appreciate, right? The trainer galleries with Pikachu and Ash together, those are kind of cool. But 9 times out of 10, I'm going to like just the Pokemon on its own. And what I love about Gym Challenge and Gym Heroes is that you have the trainers, their head is at the bottom, right? It's still there, but it doesn't take up any space in the card. Anyways, I don't know. It might be an unfair assessment, but that's just how I feel about it. That being said, now that I'm going all in on vintage cards, I'm actually very tempted to even sell my modern slabs and PSA 10s to help fund the vintage grails. I don't want to get rid of my modern stuff. I know that it's out there and I can find it again, but some of this stuff is going to be kind of tough to get just because prices are crazy. Hopefully it's not an emergency. Okay. I do like the Blaziken with May on his leg, and I like the Blaziken with May in the background. I mean, yeah, there are definitely cards that... And May is also super nostalgic to me. I grew up when I was watching... Okay. I gotta close up the stream. I've got some stuff I gotta do for work, and Diana's texting me and about family stuff, and my mom's, trying to call me to have conversations about the bar. I can't do that while I'm on stream. So unfortunately, I guess it sucks because we could have gone a little later on the stream, but at the same time, I gotta come back to work in a couple of hours. So I don't like cutting streams short, but you know what? We had a fucking good run. We had one stream that was an hour, and then this stream was 2 hours. Wasn't the most amazing content. We didn't cover the best, topics and everything, but I had fun. I'm glad people came out, and hopefully I can build this in to my YouTube as just a form of content that I make. And it gives people just an insight to what I do. Anyways, peace out, guys. I'll catch you guys on the next stream, and I appreciate you guys coming out. And hopefully the Wi-Fi isn't total crap the next time we do a stream, because the Wi-Fi was tough for those first 2 streams. Anyways, peace. Appreciate you, everybody.